Anakin. And the stakes could not possibly be higher. So delighted that you're with us tonight on ABC with Stephen A. Smith, Michael Wilbon, Jalen Rose. I am Mike Greenberg. Tonight's opening tip, the chef cooked up a masterpiece Friday night in Boston. After scoring just 6 points in the fourth quarter in the first 3 games of these finals, Steph Curry finished with 10 in Game 4 on his way to a 43-point night. Led by Curry, the Warriors outscored the Celtics 17-3 in the final 5 minutes to secure the victory that they needed to even this series. So prior to Friday night, it felt like the Celtics, Stephen A., were in some control of this series. After that, where do we stand right now? Who is in control in this best of 3?
Who's in control right now is the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors have this series tied 2-2. They have the greatest shooter that God has ever created. On a roll, 34 points a game, 50% from the field, 49% from three-point, and he seems utterly unstoppable. Steph Curry seems on a pace right now to win a championship for the Golden State Warriors. His 4th overall, captured his first NBA Finals MVP, and cementing himself, in my opinion, as one of the top 10 players in the history of basketball. The Boston Celtics are going to have to step up and figure out a way to stop this man, because if they don't, they're going home as the runner-ups.
I think I'm with that. I think I am. Stephen A. always lays out a persuasive case. I think that, and the reason I think it is just being around enough finals, there's sometimes you get a sense of a team and what they believe about themselves. And they've dropped some hints, the Warriors have, over the past 48 hours. They feel good about where they are. Sometimes that comes from having faced the team from 4 times already, and you start to figure some things out, particularly about their defense. That's what you got to figure out about the Celtics, whether you can score in the ways that you have become accustomed over the years in your run, which has gone now since 2015. It's a long time. They think they have. And I'm usually convinced, even more than Stephen A. convinced me, I'm convinced that the Warriors feel they have figured out something in that ensemble. And there are going to be a lot of people rushing to the assistance of Steph Curry, yes, the greatest shooter ever tonight.
Warriors have the edge because of, as Stephen A. said, their best players playing his best at the most opportune time. And if either team, regardless, wins this series, he should be Finals MVP. But I also give them the edge because they have 2 of the next 3 on their home floor. And Draymond Green, in particular, has 18 fouls and 17 points. And the series is still tied. Jordan Poole averaging 12 points. That's down from the regular season. Both of those guys, I think, start to play better as the season progresses.
Stephen A.,
I agree with everything that you said, except for one thing. I have to stop it with one. Did you just allude to Steph Curry being the MVP even if they lose?
Absolutely.
That is absolutely insane. We're not doing that. This isn't the 70s with Jerry West.
No,
okay?
no.
This is back in the day when Nick Smith invented the game. No, you gotta win. You gotta close the deal. Listen, if LeBron James did not get an MVP,
He should have won it. He should have won it. He led the series. The points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks.
We're not debating James. I'm not debating. Many times, the best player in the league hasn't won MVP. Just like that, the best player in an NBA Final Series shouldn't win an MVP if they lose. You have to win. You have to win. We have a criteria and a standard, and we ain't backing up from that. Don't Jerry West get MVP. I'll take it from him too. I'll take it from him too. And he's the logo.
He's only the logo. He's the logo, and he's the only player ever to win MVP in a losing cause in the NBA Finals. Okay. In the meantime, there is one other major story emerging in these NBA Finals, and that is that while the Warriors and the Celtics are here in San Francisco, a very important player, if you will, from the NBA is not. Here's our insider, Adrian Wojnarowski, with that story. Woj.
Yeah, Greeny, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver's entered into the league's COVID protocols. He's obviously not here for Game 5 in San Francisco. In doubt whether he'll be there in Game 6 in Boston on Thursday, or perhaps in a Game 7 back here in San Francisco on Sunday to hand out a championship trophy. Now, he's done that. This will be his 9th straight year as commissioner, being here in the finals, handing out that trophy. I texted with him this afternoon. He lamented simply lousy timing.
No question about that, but we certainly all wish him well. He's a friend to all of us here in the entire basketball community. Woj, thank you very much. Meantime, we're continuing to count it down. Stephen A., how many points do these two need to combine for tonight?
I'm going to go with 60.
60.
Michael, I'll take the under, meaning 57.
I'm just enjoying the smell in the Bay Area.
Put Jalen on that.
NBA Countdown on ABC is presented by DoorDash, an official partner of the NBA.